everyone. Welcome to Central Illinois Sports on the IESA Network in junior high basketball this evening. We are glad you've joined us for this third and fourth place 8-1A tournament, also for the 3A tournament and the 2A and the 4A across the state of Illinois. Jack Hall, John Hall, Kathy Hall, along with Phoenix Bacon alongside tonight. We are here in Clinton, Illinois at the Clinton Junior High School, where we will have a third and fourth place contest between Carrollton, St. John's, and Royal Prairieview, Ogden this evening in our first contest. It's scheduled to tip off at 6 o'clock. 7:30 championship tonight will be Siegel St. Michael's taking on Washington St. Patrick. St. Patrick won the 7th grade 1A tournament as they won over an Assumption. They're trying to go back-to-back with the 8th grade, and we'll see what's going to happen there. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank, locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty in Illinois, Hannibal in Missouri, helping you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service, dedicated loan officers. They can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We'll tell you more about the IESA and these two games we're going to bring your way tonight. Third and fourth place games and the championship contest all coming your way on the IESA Network on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cashcom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cashcom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cashcom at 1-800-252-1799.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. They're located in Berry, Pittsfield, and Liberty on the Illinois side of Pike County, on the far western side next to the Mississippi River, and Hannibal, Missouri. We serve the entire region and beyond. Check out the online loan application at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The IESA, the Illinois Elementary School Association, has about 400 schools, I think, in their association now. They do not cover a lot of the very far south and part of the north, but a lot of the IESA there. And if your school would like to be a member of the IESA, go to IESA.org to find out more. If you're watching us on the network, you can watch all 4 third and fourth place games. There's a 4A in Normal, Parkside. There's a 3A at Germantown over by the East Peoria area. Also, the 2A is in Havana tonight, and the 1A here at Clinton. Our games tonight, well, how did we get here? It was like this. On Saturday, we brought you 6 contests. Quarterfinal action saw Siegel St. Michael's win 44-25 over Ottawa Wallace. Then St. Michael would play in the second round against Carrollton St. John's, who's in this third and fourth place game. St. John's defeated Donovan 53-11. In that semifinal contest, St. Michael's defeated St. John's of Carrollton 30-24 to move into the championship. In the other bracket, in quarterfinals, it was Royal Prairieview Ogden with a come-from-behind victory 20-15 over Normal Epiphany. They would move into the semifinals at 6:30 on Saturday night, and they took on Washington St. Patrick, who won 28-7 over Peoria St. Jude. In the semifinal action with Royal and Washington St. Patrick got the win 38-13. They move on to the championship, and that puts Royal Prairieview Ogden, who's located over on the other side of Champaign. St. Joe Ogden area is their home base. Carrollton is in the southern part of Greene County, close to Jerseyville, Illinois, kind of in that Metro East area down around St. Louis, but not quite that far south. These 2 teams will be in our contest tonight. And as we get ready to go to break on the Great River Bank pregame show, we tell you that Rawlings Sporting Goods Company is making a major commitment to the schools of the IESA and the young people who represent them in the state series competition. Rawlings is manufacturing the official ball for use in 5 different IESA state tournament series, from the first competition in the regionals all the way through the state tournament. IESA is proud to announce that the official ball used in the girls' basketball tournament throughout the state in the IESA has been manufactured by Rawlings Sporting Goods Company of St. Louis, Missouri. When kids in Illinois play their games, they make the outcome official with Rawlings. The IESA network on Central Illinois Sports. Our home base is in Pittsfield, Illinois. My son John and my wife Kathy are alongside Phoenix Bacon running the camera for you tonight. We hope you'll sit back and enjoy the broadcast on the pregame show. We're back to tell you more after these.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state-of-the-art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Hey, grab me one too.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Oh, welcome back. Merry Christmas. We're getting close to the Christmas season. Kids will be taking off from school here pretty quick and getting ready for the long holiday until early January. But we've got some state tournament action to crown some champions tonight in the third and fourth place and championship games in Class 1A of 4 classes in the Illinois Elementary School Association. We've got the kids and we've got the games. All we need is you. The schools of the Illinois Elementary School Association are looking for someone like you to become a licensed official in their athletic programs. A referee, a starter, and umpire. We need sports-minded women and men to get into the action. You know, they dropped the age to 16 to be able to become an official. It's easy to become licensed as an athletic official. Please take the time to find out how. Just contact your local junior high or high school athletic director or call the IHSA Association office in Bloomington at 309-663-6377 or go to IHSA.org or IESA.org. We need you to call the games so the kids can play the games they love. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. As we take a look at the two teams, our principals tonight, Carrollton came out the other day red hot in their opening round game, and the guard by the name of Blake Driscoll really was a difference maker in that game, John. She put up a lot of points that day, and along with McAdams Campbell, they were tough underneath the boards, but they had a very balanced scoring and went a little bit deep with the Lake girl. Also, a lot of height on this Carrollton St. John's team.
Yeah, definitely a very balanced team, and Driscoll really kind of was the do-all person in that first game, and almost wonder if that wasn't to their disadvantage coming into their second game, because then they face guarded her the whole game, and that made it really difficult for her to even touch the ball on the offensive end.
On the other side, Royal Prairieview Ogden fell behind against Epiphany of Normal, but came back in a game that had tons and tons of turnovers, both teams playing very tough defense and just needing somebody to take advantage of some things. But they were able to come around at the end of that game. In fact, Ella Moore came off the bench and scored 6 points in the fourth quarter of that game to give them the 20-15 win. Then they would take on Washington St. Patrick, a very well-schooled team with a lot of talent, and they were just a little bit too much for them. And that brings these two to play for a trophy for third and fourth place. They're both going home with a trophy tonight, John, and medals for all of them. We'll recognize them after the game, of course. But what do you think are some of the keys to the game for the Carrollton St. John's Redbirds and the Mustangs of Royal Prairieview Ogden?
Well, I think we saw for St. John's a lot of their keys come through Driscoll, because she does handle the ball so much, and their offense struggled when she couldn't really get the ball. And then also getting Campbell and McAdams involved in the offense, because they've both been really integral parts of getting that.
And Lake got in foul trouble the other day, and that kind of hurt him a little bit because she's much taller than basically anybody on the other side with Royal. Royal just needs some people to make some outside shots and open some things up for them and get good ball movement and keep the turnovers down, I think, don't you?
Yeah, I think definitely, junior high basketball, as we've talked about before, it's not that complicated. Limiting turnovers, getting rebounds, getting putbacks, making free throws. If you can do all of those things, you're probably going to win.
And the big key, score more points than the other team when the final horn goes off, and you'll win the third place trophy in this one. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll take our final break. We'll have the national anthem, the starting lineups, and the play-by-play coming your way. Carrollton St. John's, the home team, taking on the visitors, Royal Prairieview Ogden, on Central Illinois Sports on the IESA Network.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Blair Mathis, a 6th grader at Royal Prairieview Ogden, singing our national anthem. Beautiful, beautiful job tonight. Well, let's take a look at the visitors. Royal Prairieview Ogden, Ashley Beals is their head coach. They're the Mustangs. They're 21-4. Non-starters, Kelsey Harms, number 1. Number 10, Sydney Abernathy. Number 11, Alyssa Osterberg. Number 13, Grace Bressner. Number 20, Ella Moore. Also number 24, Leah Pruitt. Number 25, Leah Larson. And number 34, Michaela Hestenberg. Starters will be Kellen Irwin, number 4. Also Isabella Frericks, number 5. Number 22, Atley Miller. Number 31, Greta Goldenstein. And also 32 is Corinne Travis. Travis, Goldenstein, Miller, along with Frericks and Irwin are the starters for Royal Prairieview. Carrollton St. John's non-starters, Reese McMurtry is number 1. Number 5 is Kenna Brannon. Number 11 is Kinsey Whitlock. Number 13, Riley Whitlock. Number 15, Hannah Hoagland. Number 20 is Lexi Ross. Number 23, Ada Albrecht. And also Maggie Stump is number 33. Starters, number 10, Blake Driscoll. Also number 21, Leah Snetgucke. Number 22, Hadley Lake. Also number 25, Chloe McAdams. And number 31, Addison Campbell. Campbell, McAdams, Snetgucke, along with Driscoll and Lake, the starters for Carrollton. They'll be the home team tonight in the white uniforms. The orange uniforms will be Royal Prairieview Ogden. We'll call them Royal pretty much throughout the night. And Carrollton St. John's will refer to as Carrollton. Lake will jump on one side, and we look on the other side, and I think we've got Travis in the circle there to jump.
I believe it's Miller, Jack.
Oh, Miller's jumped. Oh, that's right. Miller was a key scorer for them. She wears the number 22. We're ready for basketball action. 3rd and 4th place. The tip is controlled by Royal in the early going. Miller with it on the right side. Throws it back out front on the tip. Gets it to Irwin. Now to Frericks. Frericks and Irwin take care of the ball. Driscoll's going to steal it away. Turnover number 1 on Royal. And here comes Driscoll the other way against the man-to-man of the Royal Mustangs. In the corner with the ball, Driscoll, coast to coast, little window runner up, and it's good. And Driscoll gives her team a 2-0 lead just 30 seconds into the ball game. Catch on the side, Goldenstein throws it back over to Miller. Now left-hand side with the ball, and we've got a whistle away from the ball. And looks like Driscoll has got a little catch in her knee, and she's going to be okay, they say. Will they have to take her out because they stopped the clock? We'll have to wait and see.
I believe they will.
Well, we'll look and see what Coach Driscoll wants to know. She just got a little bit of a turn of that knee or ankle. I think she'll be fine. Of course, our starting lineups tonight were brought to you by Farm and Home Supply, your local farm and home, with all the things you need for Christmas, for all the birds, seed, and feeders you might need, and more. It'll be Frericks taking the ball out of bounds right in front of the scorer's bench on the far side. And we're ready back with live action at the 5:25 mark. Looking, good defense. Miller with the ball, takes a long step. That's not Miller, that is Irwin. And that'll be a turnover. I apologize with the orange and dark numbers. I've got to look at those numbers pretty sharp. One of us is red-green colorblind. That would be me, and so I've got to pick it up a little bit. Driscoll behind the back. She'll work it on the right-hand side. Has her only 2 points of the game. Down to Lake, off the window and good. Nice find by Driscoll and a 4-0 run in the early going on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. 5:05 left in the quarter. Down low, McAdams steals it away. She'll clear it off to Driscoll, and here comes Carrollton on the attack, leading 4-0. Driscoll on the right side, trying to look for a pick. Throws it across court to McAdams. Ball is knocked out of bounds by the hard play down low. Travis. I'll get her, John. I'm just looking at my cards. And we'll get her all figured out. Driscoll will be the inbound person under the basket. Finds Lake, corner, swings it around to Snetgucke, back to Driscoll. Can't get the opening there. Maintains the dribble. She'll work it across the middle. Contact, no shot on the play. Blocking foul, ball out of bounds. And the first foul of the game goes against Royal Prairieview Ogden.
That'll be against Isabella Frericks, her first, and the team first against Royal Prairieview Ogden, and it'll be ball out of bounds to Carrollton underneath the basket.
4:48 left first quarter. Carrollton with a 4-0 lead in the early going 3rd and 4th place game. Lake swings the ball around Snetgucke. Knocked out of bounds by Irwin of Royal, and it'll maintain on the Carrollton side here. About a half a gym full of people here, and it'll fill up tonight with that championship game. Siegel St. Michael's and Washington St. Patrick. Inbounding Snetgookie. Driscoll thinks about the three. Now she'll work it across the middle at the elbow on the right side. Down low, Lake can't catch it. Ball goes away. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be off Carrollton. That'll be a turnover on the Lady Redbirds. I almost called them Lady Hawks because that's what they are in high school down the road, but they're Redbirds right now, and they're red and white. Lake steals it away, gets it to Driscoll. Another turnover on Royal, their third of the ball game.
Sorry, 4.
Call it 4. Okay, you put 3 up, I'm going to say it every time.
I lied to you.
Driscoll from 12, shot up no good. Rebound Frericks the other way. She'll try to clear it off, and Driscoll will not grab a hold of it as the ball goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to Carrollton on the turnover, make it 5 on the evening in the early going. Royal and Normal Epiphany had a lot of trouble taking care of the basketball on Saturday in game number 1. Driscoll with it. They don't have trouble when she's taking care of it, but she had a lot of pressure on her. Frericks trying to steal it away. Driscoll gets a new dribble, goes coast to coast, runner up, won't fall, own rebound. Turn around off the window high, it won't go. McAdams rebound, left hand, can't find it. Lots of rebounds to be had. Ball loose on the floor. Here comes Miller, and she's going to be called for carrying the basketball.
That time, Driscoll kind of dove after the ball, and when she did, that caused the young lady to double dribble.
Turnover, ball comes out, top of the key. Now with the basketball is Campbell for the first time tonight. She'll clear it down to Snetgookie. Lake, window, good. They are good at getting the ball in the post, and Lake knows what to do with it. So does McAdams, and a 6-0 run in the early going here. The other way, Irwin goes down corner, finds her teammate down low. It will not fall. Ball comes off, and the rebound is run down, this time by Frericks. She'll clear it out to Travis, now to Frericks. Over to Goldenstein. Now back to Miller, top of the key. Can't get away from those tall girls of Carrollton in the middle as they're zoning it up 1-3-1. Travis outside. Miller bounces out front. That's Irwin. Irwin works right-hand side. Goldenstein, I should say, is what we agreed on. Now Frericks with it on the right elbow. Back Frericks, 3, good. It's a three-pointer, and the lead is cut in half. 6-3, full court pressure now by the folks from Royal trying to cause some problems. Goldenstein has Driscoll dribble around her. Now going deep in the corner is Driscoll looking down low. McAdams, good catch. Fails to use the backboard this time. Lake rebound, shot up, no good. Hacked in the act. And Lake will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair of free throws. Her team leading 6-3.
That foul going to go against Atlee Miller, her first, and the team's second. And it'll be Lake to the free throw line shooting a couple. 6-3 the score, 2:43 to go in the first quarter of play on the PCRE scoreboard. First one up a little long for Lake. She'll get another here.
Lake very tall for a young lady in junior high.
I believe a 7th grader.
She's a 7th grader, folks. She's going to be a tough one to handle next year in 8th grade if they can surround her with some good ball handling. 1, 2, 3 8th graders on this team for Jeff Driscoll.
Second one up and good, makes it 7-3, 4-point lead.
On the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard, Miller the other way, goes around the middle, ball knocked on the floor, trying to save it, ball tipped away. That's McAdams, finds Driscoll. Larceny, layup up and good. Driscoll with another 2, and Royal wants the timeout. 2:30 left in the first quarter, 9-3 Carrollton. We're back with more after this.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Shooting is one of our favorite pastimes.
When it comes to guns and ammo, think Game Masters. They have new guns, used guns, gun safes, and gun accessories. And be sure to head over to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out our great selection.
Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more. At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
The Mustangs are Royal with a 3-pointer in the early going, but 9 points off turnovers for the Carrollton Lady Hawks. And a free throw, of course, and it will be Frericks and Irwin bringing the ball up. Irwin with it in the backcourt against the pressure of Carrollton. McMurtry into the ball game for the first time. That's Reese McMurtry. Goldenstein in the corner. They cross-court it out front. Miller, free throw line. Shot up, will not fall. Lake fighting for the rebound. A jump ball alternating possession. It'll go the way of Carrollton, they say. As Royal got that opening tip, if we remember. McMurtry into the ball game for the first time. Just a 6th grader, but she gave her team some good minutes in that quarterfinal contest. Maybe that'll help Driscoll kind of loosen up a little bit too. Behind the back, working off a pick, free throw line, shot up Driscoll, good. She's good when she gets open. It's an 11-3, 8-point lead, biggest of the ball game here, first quarter, 2 minutes left in the first stanza. Prairieview, cross court, Miller. Miller works left-hand elbow. Tries to work back out off the pick on Prairieview, or by Prairieview. Now throws the ball on the right side from Goldenstein, and they're going to say it went off one of the Carrollton Lady Hawks and remain orange basketball. That'll be Royal Prairieview Ogden. Prairieview gets the ball into Travis. Travis works down on the baseline against McAdams. She's a handful on defense. Now Miller swings it around Goldenstein. Back out top of the key. McMurtry with the larceny. Left-hand dribble. Looking across the middle. Finds Driscoll. Strong to the bucket. Scoop shot up and good. Driscoll's got a bunch of points. And it's a 13-3, 10-point lead. Give her 8 already of their 13. Miller the other way. You got to take care of the ball if you're Royal here, but both teams are going to get trophies tonight. Miller strong, has it tied up by Lake. That'll be another turnover against Royal, and they're mounting up 9 of them already, and I've got to count 2 handfuls of fingers in the early going. Thank you, Kathy. How are you?
I'm well.
Good. She's came along to keep the stats to help us out. We appreciate Ma doing that. My beautiful bride of 41 years. Driscoll on the left-hand side, timeline, works front court. Behind the back, tricky dribble, puts it up from 14. It won't fall. Weak side Campbell rebound. Back out McMurtry, top of the key. Finds Driscoll, left-hand side, tied up for a minute by Prairieview, and now a double dribble on Driscoll.
It'll be ball out of bounds to Royal Prairieview Ogden in the backcourt here.
Keep you up to date on stats at the quarter breaks and at halftime on a little Jess Motors halftime show here on Central Illinois Sports. With the ball now is Moore. She made some big shots the other day. Now a steal by Driscoll, another turnover, and 10 of them, double figures in those in the early going on Royal. Driscoll works at left-hand side. Cross court, McAdams hits the rim. You got to count it as a shot. And instead, one of us forgot to keep some shots, and so we'll kind of go with what's going on here.
It'll be okay.
One of us forgot the counter today. I'm not used to play-by-play the counter, but, when you got these rookies along with you. Here we go. It's Carrollton basketball. 38 seconds left in the quarter. Carrollton throws it away and turns the ball over. Nice steal by Travis. 3 turnovers their way. Miller gets herself into a little bit of trouble. Trying to throw out of it. Jump ball to remain the way of Royal Prairieview Ogden on the alternating possession. Junior high, you'll have a lot of jump balls, but we had probably more than our share the other day in that third quarterfinal game. You got to rip the ball every time now. Strength will play a part when you get into high school. Now Miller comes close to the half-court line. Works it on the right side. Tries to tip the ball away. Lake gets another steal, her third of the game. Turnover number 11. Here comes Driscoll with the Carrollton St. John's Lady Redbirds. 14 seconds left quarter. Down low, finds McAdams off the window. Can't get it to fall. And they're going to say a foul on the floor before the shot against Royal.
That foul's going to go against Ella Moore. That's her first, team third. It'll be ball out of bounds to St. John underneath the basket.
10.4 seconds left in the quarter. 13-3 lead for St. John's. First quarter action, game 1 of 2. Out front, Driscoll. Works right-hand side. Still got some time. Down low, finds Lake on the runner. It's up and good. Another assist by Driscoll. 2-1. Driscoll with a three-pointer at the buzzer, and she nails it on the larceny. Count it. And it's going to go to 18-3 after 1 quarter in favor of Carrollton over Royal. We're back with more second quarter action after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
18-3, the St. John's squad from Carrollton leading Royal Prairieview Ogden, and 11 turnovers is what the bugaboo's been for Royal here. Both teams played on Saturday a couple of games. They got rested up back here on a Thursday. Now Miller's going to try to guard Driscoll, and Driscoll's a handful to guard no matter who you are. Miller tried to keep her in front of her here. Throws it down low. Lake catches. Got to go back up high. Ball tries to come down. Lake in trouble. 3 seconds violation against Carrollton. Their fourth turnover, I do believe, of the ball game. It'll be Frericks inbounding the ball. Her and Miller, along with Irwin, out there with Travis and Moore, the 5 for Royal right now. Miller works in the right-hand side. Got to keep that head up and find the opening. Goes it out front. That is Irwin with it. Irwin works off a pick from Frericks. Down in the corner, that's Moore. Pretty aggressive to the basket. McAdams with a block. Ball tipped out of bounds, and they'll say it goes off of the visiting team, Royal Prairieview. It'll be Carrollton St. John's ball.
That time the effort worked against her as she had so much effort she knocked the ball out of bounds.
McMurtry out there with McAdams, Lake and Snetgookie. No Campbell right now on the court with Driscoll, the fifth person. Driscoll with the ball, top of the key. Lake with a good position. Throws it down to the big girl down low. Nice defensive play by Travis that time as she knocks the ball away. That's actually Moore with a nice play. And Ella Moore comes in off the bench and really gives her team some good minutes. Now we'll tie a shoe for the Royal squad. Kellen Irwin says, I can do that. I learned that early in life. Coach Beals pleading for some defense there. McMurtry back to Driscoll. Spin move off the window. Good. She's pretty darn tough underneath. 20-3 is the score. Biggest lead of the ball game. Just underway, second quarter action. Miller gets the ball into the front court. Throws it left-hand side. Frericks. Just having trouble getting a lot of shots off in the early going here is the squad from Royal. They work it right side Miller. Down in the corner, that's Moore. Throws it cross court, Travis. Back out top of the key. Irwin for the 2. Back up, rebound, Frericks. It won't fall. Now the rebound comes off the other way, and that's to Snetgookie. Snetgookie has the ball knocked out of play by Frericks. It'll be Carrollton basketball in front of the scorer's table, and our representative Jackie from the IESA, Mike Wiley, the head of officials over there on the bench helping things out. Thank you to Matt, the athletic director here, and all the folks at Clinton for hosting us for this. Driscoll with left-hand side, finds Lake down low, can't get it to fall. Pretty good defense by Moore that time, comes away with the rebound, but she can't control the tempo on the dribble, and it'll be another turnover. Into double figures are the Royal Prairieview squad, and they're trying to take care of the basketball and work their way back from this 17-point deficit.
Just got in a hurry that time, probably needed to find a guard and thought she could go the other way. And
she really made a good aggressive play, and you can never doubt somebody for that. McMurtry looks for Driscoll. They do often to her. On the left-hand side, coach's daughter, another captain right out there on the court. Driscoll pulls up from about 12 and buries another one, and she's got a dozen cousin, I think, in the early going. 22-3, biggest lead right now of 19. Miller works it right-hand side. This squad has won 21 basketball games, lost only 4 on the season. Miller in the corner, that's Moore, shuffles the feet. That'll be another turnover, and they just keep mounting up here. And that was the bugaboo of Royal the other day. You know, it's tough when you get all that aggressive defense. Here comes Goldenstein into the game. Ella Moore will sit down on the Royal side. Snetgookie will inbound the ball for Carrollton. That's Leah Snetgookie. Common spelling, we always like to say in Greene County. With the ball, McAdams throws it down. Driscoll's got to run it down. Now Lake gets it back. Driscoll corner finds McAdams. Can't get it off the window. Fouled on the play. And McAdams is going to go to the free throw line. That's Chloe McAdams wearing the number 25.
That foul will be against Allie Miller. That'll be her second, team first of the second quarter. Send McAdams to the free throw line, shooting a couple. 22-3 the score. Carrollton St. John over Royal Prairieview Ogden. 3:51 to go. in the first half of play here in third and fourth place. 8th grade IESA 1A action. First one up is good for McAdams.
23-3 now, the 20-point lead, biggest of the game.
McAdams breaks into the scoring column as their third scorer so far from St. John's. Second one up and also good.
Nice to see those free throws made. Substitution coming in off the bench for Royal Prairie View. That will be Leah Pruitt wearing the number 24. And she will sit down. Who is that? Irwin sitting down for a little while, I believe?
Correct.
Yep.
Yes.
Now another travel out front as Pruitt got in a little bit of a hurry, and they just keep mounting up here on Royal Prairie View. 3:46 left in the quarter. McMurtry with the ball for Carrollton out front, leading 24-3. Driscoll with the ball left-hand side. She is a good ball handler. Ball knocked out by Miller, and it will remain the way of Carrollton, the white-clad home team tonight.
Miller has to be careful if she's got the 2 fouls already.
Carrollton was the home team, then the visitor, so they're back to being the home team tonight, and they won when they were the home team, so maybe that's their good luck charm. Down low, McAdams. What a catch usually, but a nice defensive play by Goldenstein. Now Pruitt with the ball, works at front court. Miller breaks the defense, finds the runner on the side, can't get the shot off. Ball ripped back out. Carrollton being aggressive, so is Travis. Ball still loose on the floor. We'll have a jump ball, and it's going to go the way of Royal Prairie View on the alternating possession as Carrollton got it to start the quarter.
Correct.
3:20 left in the first half of play. 24-3 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard from Pike County, Illinois. We're here in Clinton tonight. That's where our home base is. A lot of our regular advertisers. Frericks with it, corner. Can't dribble now. Now puts up a shot. It's an air ball, and the rebound comes off to McAdams. McAdams with a couple of free throws. She looked great from the free throw line a little bit ago. Her team leads by 21. Down low, late catch. High off the glass. Can't get it to fall. She'll be fouled on the play by one of the Mustangs, and we'll see who the call is on.
That foul, I believe, will go against Greta Goldenstein. That'll be her first, team second. Send Lake back to the free throw line. How many points on the night for her, Mom?
Lake has 10.
10 points all in the first quarter. She's looking to add to that here. 24-3 the score. 3 minutes to go in the first half of play. Carrollton St. John over Royal Prairie View Ogden. Lake's first is up and no good off the left side of the rim.
Basketball action, third and fourth place stuff going on tonight all over. This is the 1A. The 2A is in Havana this evening. We'll tell you about some of the things that are going on the scoreboard there at halftime, too. But you can go to the IESA.org, go to girls basketball, and you can follow all the action across the state and all the scores. All games started at 6 o'clock this evening. Havana, also Germantown, and Normal Parkside.
Second one up, no good. Rebound, fought for, going to come down to Driscoll.
Driscoll tries to put the shot up. It's no good. Rebounding the ball, that's Lake, I do believe.
Correct.
Now they'll cross court to Driscoll from 17. It's an air ball. Rebound McMurtry. Throws it back over to Driscoll. 2 for $1, they like to say in the carnival. Driscoll can't get it to fall. Rebound down low. Snetgookie. Now McAdams trying to rip it down, and instead Prairie View Ogden will have the basketball on a good rebound that time. Is that Pruitt with the board?
I believe it is, and McAdams with the foul, her first, team first.
Now just 3 fouls in the ball game. That part's been clean. Campbell back in. Lake will sit down maybe for the rest of the quarter. She's had a good first half of play. 2:35 left in the half. 24-3. Carrollton with a big lead here in third and fourth place action. Now Driscoll steals the ball. McMurtry will come away with it. Left-hand layup, no good. Miller's going to pick up her third foul trying to block the shot. Got too much body, and she'll probably have to take a chair for the rest of the half.
Now that's Miller's foul. I have her for 3. They only have her for 2 on the board. So
I have her for 3 also.
Okay.
That may change in a little bit. You never know.
First one up for McMurtry is a little long, no good. She'll get another attempt here.
Reese McMurtry, just a 6th grader, playing in this third and fourth place 8th grade game. Into the game for Royal now comes Grace Bressner, and Miller will have to sit down with that foul. And throwing 2 on the board, but we all had her for 3, so we'll see what happens there.
Second one up, no good for McMurtry. Rebound comes down to Hesterberg.
Hesterberg with the rebound. Nice job by Michaela into the game. Front court with the ball is Frericks with it. On the dribble, picks it up in the double team, tries to throw out. Driscoll with another steal, and she's got a ton of those. 2:10 left in the quarter. Now reaching out front is one of the Royal players in the Mustangs. Driscoll breaks free. Left-hand side, puts it up with the right hand on the left side. 26-3 now. Driscoll's got a bunch of points.
14.
Other way, Irwin shot up no good. McAdams will pick up the foul. We'll have free throws coming for the Royal Prairieview Ogden Mustangs.
It'll be McAdams' second of the second quarter. 26-3 the score. Carrollton St. John over Royal Prairieview Ogden here in the third place game in 1A 8th grade state action. And the first for Irwin is up and good.
Nice job with the free throw that time for Kellen Irwin. She is an 8th grader.
She'll get another try here. Try to cut into that big Carrollton lead. Second one up and also good. Did a good job shooting free throws there, did Royal Prairieview.
Like to see the good free throw shooting. McMurtry comes the other way. Does the 6th grader for Carrollton. Finds Driscoll corner. Wins it on the baseline. Up off the window. Won't fall. The other way with the rebound is Frericks. Little 1-on-2. Had an opening. Couldn't find anybody. Now she'll throw it back out front. Driscoll trying to get the steal away. Here comes Irwin with it with 1:30 left. Three-pointer up. Won't fall. Rebound Campbell the other way for the St. John's Redbirds. Driscoll. Long pass McAdams. It's even too high for her, who we told you has got great hands. But Driscoll turns it over on the long pass, and Carrollton's got a
Just
handful.
5.
Yep.
5 turnovers.
Here comes Moore back into the game. She'll set Travis down on the Mustang side for Royal. 1:20 and counting left in the second quarter. Frericks to Irwin. Now she'll throw it right-hand side. Moore with it in the corner. Back out to Bresner. Now down on the floor goes Moore. And they'll say she stepped on the sideline. That'll be another turnover.
At that time, Driscoll kind of dove for the ball, kind of knocked her down a little bit, and the young lady fell on the out-of-bounds line.
Nice play on the defensive side on the long arm of Grace Bresner. She's an 8th grader. Knocks it out of bounds. Carrollton will maintain possession. It'll be Snetgucki inbounding the ball sidelines. Finds Driscoll. Works it left-hand side, looking for the big girl in McAdams. Nice play down low by Ella Moore, though. She said, not this time, get it out of here.
That was a heck of a recovery by her to get that hand up and knock the ball away.
26-5 is our score with 1:03 left in the half. Carrollton trying to add on. McAdams now finds Driscoll. Good catch, window up and good. Driscoll just keeps the hits, keeps them on coming. 28-5, 23-point lead. With 50 seconds left in the quarter. Bresner with the ball, right-hand side. Corner Moore, little quick move, but she shuffled the feet ahead of time. And we'll tell you about how many turnovers at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, Quincy, Illinois. They can help you. Go to littlejessmotor.com for all your transportation needs. You can buy them on the web, no problem at all, from Little Jess Motors. Lob down low. Campbell catch, can't get it to fall. Fouled on the play. Campbell will go to the free throw line on the foul, and it looks like Hesterberg may be the guilty party.
It is going to be Michaela Hesterberg's foul.
Got it, John. You'll have to reset everything. Keep running the camera. Now we're back up on the screen. Okay, hopefully we're back. John will let us know if we're back on air. Somebody unplugged the electricity over here, so we had to have electric. Ball loose. Thank you, John. Are we back on the air live, do you think?
Yes, should be live.
Okay, 22 seconds left in the quarter. Somebody hit it with their foot, did they?
They kicked the step.
Yeah. Now with the ball, steal, turnover, down the other way, shot up, no good. Foul against Carrollton. They lead at 28-5 with 19 seconds left in the half. Sorry about that, but somebody kicked our electricity, and Driscoll will pick up the foul for Carrollton with 19 seconds left in the half. Put Bresner at the free throw line for Royal.
Driscoll's first, team third. Bresner's first bounces around, falls off, no good.
Just 19 seconds away from halftime in his third and fourth place game, and we've only played about 23 minutes of time on the clock, not basketball clock, but on the clock you wear on your wrist.
Second one did not catch the rim. It'll be a violation.
Carrollton basketball on the baseline. Here they come. And we've got a foul on the play as that's away from the ball. It's going to be on Irwin, I think, holding McMurtry. Is that what they called?
Well, I couldn't see it because he
that's
signaled in front of him. Okay. That'll be the fifth foul.
So they'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Yep.
That's the 5 fouls in a quarter that we talked about. So Carrollton with 18.7 seconds left is going to get a chance to shoot 2 free throws, and it'll be Reese McMurtry getting to shoot the free throws. That foul did go against Kellen Irwin of Royal.
Irwin's first, team fifth.
Try to remember to keep the shots in the next game, guys. Kind of smacked me a little bit, will you?
First one up for McMurtry is a little long, no good. As you said, she's a 6th grader, and those free throws are just a little further for a 6th grader than they are for an 8th grader.
Played a lot on the 7th grade team and the 8th grade both, I'm sure.
Second one a little long, no good. Rebound comes down to Hesterberg.
Hesterberg gets it front court on the right-hand side. That's Irwin with it. Tries to throw a cross court. Little 12-footer up, won't fall. Rebound comes off McMurtry. Finds Driscoll. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3 behind the back. Down across the middle. Little scoop shot. Won't fall. Horn sounds. And we have reached halftime in game 1 of 2 coming your way on the IESA Network in Central Illinois Sports. Halftime score. Carrollton, St. John's, the Redbirds lead the Mustangs of Royal Prairieview Ogden by a 28-5 count. We'll take the break on the halftime show, tell you some stats and more. It's a Little Just Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports on the IESA Network.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
I want to welcome you back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Quincy, Illinois, on the mighty Mississippi River is the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com. Stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. They're right across from Quincy Senior High School in Quincy, Illinois, right there on Main Street. Get online. You can find out about all the Jeeps, and the Little Jess family, the Griffin family, been selling Jeeps for a lot of years. 28-5 at halftime. Our quarter score was 18-3, so a 10-2 second quarter for Carrollton, and they are leading here by 23 points at halftime. If you're wondering, in the fourth quarter, a 30-point lead will cause the clock to run continuously. 6-minute quarters in junior high basketball is what we play. So the shooting percentages, Carrollton at a very high shooting percentage in the first half because they've shot a lot of layups tonight. But, Kathy, the turnovers for Royal has really been the bugaboo for them. How many for them so far?
Yeah, the difference maker is 20 turnovers for Royal versus only 6 for Carrollton.
It helps when you've got somebody like the little Driscoll girl that can take care of the basketball. And quite honestly, Blake Driscoll's really done a nice job taking care of the ball, has she not?
She's a pretty handy little ball handler out there in the front and's got a nice little shot and is not afraid to go to the basket.
So 5 points for Royal in the first half. Tell me how they got to there, if you would, please.
Well, all of them were scored by Kellen Irwin. 1 3-pointer and a couple of free throws, and that's the scoring sum for them. And on the opposite side, we've got... as we said, Blake Driscoll just really taken charge. She's got 16 points. Her partner, Hadley Lake, has 10, and then Chloe McAdams with 2 for the 28 scored by Carrollton St. John's.
The height advantage has really been strong for Carrollton in the first half of this one. It's been a difference maker, no doubt about it. At least one IESA member in each of the 15 board of directors geographic divisions will be voted by its peers to receive the Division Sportsmanship Award. To be eligible, the schools must be involved in at least 50% of the IESA sports and activities. And by the way, there'll be a sportsmanship pin awarded for one player in each team in both of the 2 games tonight. We'll tell you about that in the post-game celebrations. Both teams coming back out on the court to get some warm-ups in. It's a 28-5 lead for the Carrollton St. John's Redbirds over the Mustangs of Royal Prairieview Ogden. We take a break on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 28-5, Carrollton with the lead. Back with more in just a little while.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. Wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Hey, grab me one too.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
We can't finish the toys. I know exactly where to go. It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you.
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one.
Welcome back in the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 28-5, the Carrollton St. John's Lady Redbirds lead the Lady Mustangs of Royal Prairieview Ogden, I should say, Ashley Beal's squad. Two very good coaches here. Congratulating both of them. Want to tell you also, across the scoreboard in 2A in Havana in the third and fourth place game, it's Paris Crestwood with a 19-9 lead over Armstrong Ellis. If you're watching the games, you can watch all the games on all four places, but that one $14.99 fee that you've already paid. Halftime in the 3A game in Germantown, Litchfield and Shenahan are actually tied 8-8 at the end of the first quarter. And then the last game, the 4A game at Normal, Bolingbrook Jane Addams leads Mohammed Seymour 16-13. Dunlap and Mount Zion will play in 4A for the championship. Germantown Hills and Pikeland Pittsfield will play. Pittsfield trying to go back-to-back from 7th grade and 8th grade. Havana and Liberty play at Havana tonight. And this game sees Siegel St. Michael's and Washington St. Patrick playing in our championship game here. It will be Carrollton basketball as we start the third quarter of play, and we are glad you've joined us for all the action tonight. We'll go here and get things all set up for you in the second half of this one in just a little while. It will be Sneckdookie out there with Driscoll, Campbell, Lake, and McAdams. McAdams catch left side, good with the left hand, up and good. 30-5, a quick two-pointer for Carrollton, 10 seconds into the quarter. With the ball is Irwin, gets it over to Ferricks on the right-hand side. Got Miller out there with Goldenstein and Travis, I do believe. Down low, Miller puts up the shot, no good, fouled on the play. That'll stop the clock, and a foul against Carrollton will put free throws for Miller at the free throw line.
That'll be Lake's foul, her first, team first of the third quarter. Send Miller to the free throw line, shooting a couple. Does she have any points tonight, Mom?
She does not.
Okay. She's been one of their primary scorers in the first two games we've seen them play. First one up a little long for her. She'll get another try here.
5:39 left in the quarter.
She makes a lot of things happen for them for sure, especially on the defensive side. Second one up, and she gets that one to go nothing but the bottom of the net. Makes it 30-6, 5:39 to go in the third.
Here we come the other way. Driscoll with it. 24-point lead in the basketball. She'll work off the pick from Leah Sneckdookie. Driscoll from 14. It won't fall. Sneckdookie rebound block. McAdams back up off the window and good. 4 quick points for her in the third quarter, and she's got another 2 and her team leads by 26. Down the other way is Irwin. Ferricks, top of the key. Right-hand side, Irwin. Cross courts it. Long pass. Travis, nice catch. Back out to Ferricks. Now Irwin tries to find Miller. Down the corner, Goldenstein. Puts up the shot, and it's good. Nice shot on the play by Greta Goldenstein. And Goldenstein is what I agreed to, and now I've messed it up again. On the other side, here comes Driscoll. 4:50 left in the quarter. Sorry about the power outage, but somebody kicked the cord a little bit ago. Driscoll misses it. And has the ball go off of her. No, they're going to say it went off of Royal. It'll be Carrollton basketball.
On that Royal Prairieview Ogden basket on the other end, really nice ball movement to find the open girl and get that basket from Goldenstein.
And have already cut down on those turnovers. That helps. Late catch, Driscoll 12 up, good.
She's pretty automatic from there.
Rinse and repeat again, 34-8. That is a 26-point lead again into the double team. Miller gets the ball, right-hand side. Travis tries to bounce down low and then has it go off her hands out of bounds. It'll be another turnover against Royal. It'll be Carrollton basketball.
That time the pass kind of led Travis right out of bounds. Didn't really have a chance to catch.
McAdams looking, trying to get out to Driscoll. Driscoll's got somebody all over there. Drives by her. Miller doesn't want to pick up that foul. Driscoll, coast to coast. Nobody stops her. She goes right to the window again. How many for her now,
She has
Kathy?
20 points.
20 of their 36 with 4:14 left in the third quarter. Miller with it, bounces down low, tough pass. Going down for it is McAdams, tries to save it, but she'll toss it out of bounds on the baseline. And nice sportsmanship that time on the other side by Royals. Corinne Travis helping McAdams get up there. That'll help you out. Now Travis will be rewarded with a little rest by her coach in Ashley Beals. Top of the key, Miller sets up for a three, but she drugged the foot first. It went off the backboard and went in, but it will not count. You can only pivot once, and she got both feet moving at the same time. Driscoll with the catch, front court. Had a little trouble with the ankle early, but she looks okay here. Nice catch, McAdams. Driscoll was out of bounds, had to reestablish. It'll be a turnover against Carrollton. And Coach Jeff Driscoll bounces the ball to the official. Probably the best pass Jeff Driscoll's ever made in his life, right there to the official. Nice job, Jeff. Longtime coach in the Carrollton district. With the daughter playing, he might want to do it some more. Irwin Miller fakes against the big, tall girl in Lake. Bounces cross court. High archer won't fall. Miller rebound. Ball loose on the floor. Out with it is Frerichs. They'll fight for it a little bit. Miller from 14 up and good. Nice job by Miller that time making the bucket and give Atley Miller two. Full court pressure. McAdams in the backcourt. She'll look for Driscoll. Find her. She'll try to beat him on the baseline as they're trying to pick up the tempo. Is Royal. Nice pass down to Lake off the window and good. What a find by Driscoll that time. Lake makes the shot, and it's 38-10, a 28-point lead. Ball comes across. McAdams steal. Driscoll trailer. Left hand up. Good. 3 minutes left in the quarter. A 30-point lead, 40-10. You got to be in the fourth quarter before the clock runs continually, though.
Correct.
And once you get that lead, it'll keep running except for timeouts, injuries, and the end of a quarter. Top of the key. Three-pointer up and good. What a job by Irwin finding the mark from about 22. Makes it a 40-13 lead. 2:35 left in the quarter. Here comes Driscoll the other way. Runner up and good. She's just making them in handfuls now, Kathy. How many for her now?
24 points.
Wow.
She just keeps driving to the bucket. She's got a nice little move.
29-point lead. Ball in the backcourt. Carrollton with the steal. Snetcookie from Driscoll. Works it right side. Goes up one from about 14. No good. Weak side rebound. McAdams up off the window and good. Hacked in the act. And she gets the bucket. She'll get the and one at the free throw line to go with it.
McAdams back to the free throw line. 44-13 the score. 2:16 to go. In the third quarter of play, Carrollton with that 31-point lead.
Hesterberg with the foul.
Hesterberg's second foul. Team first of the third quarter. McAdams shooting one here. She made the basket on the rebound.
Biggest lead right now.
She misses it. Ball knocked out of bounds by Lake that time, so it'll be ball length of the court to go for Royal Prairieview Ogden.
Really impressed with Lake, the seventh grader. Boy, she's going to be something big to start for next season with only 3 eighth graders on this Carrollton squad. They may make a return trip next year. Right-hand side. That was Hesterberg. Gets the ball out to Irwin. Now Driscoll steals it away. Foul on the play, and that's going to go against Irwin. After she has the turnover, she fouls, and that happens a lot in basketball, does it not?
It's Irwin's second, team second.
I think that was a little bit of a frustration foul. Yeah. Kind of got the steal and got a little frustrated with herself and then hacked her on the way out.
You know, 12, 13-year-old young ladies playing basketball in a state tournament. It's a big deal. Driscoll with it. They want to do well. Left hand elbow. Driscoll shot up, won't fall. Rebound. McAdams tries to run it down. And it'll go off of Carrollton out of bounds. It'll go the way of Royal Prairieview. 1:52 left third quarter, third place action. We'll take a break after this game, have the championship action. We will show you the trophy presentation of this after it's completed. Irwin, right-hand side. Back out top of the key. Shot up, Miller, in, out, won't fall. Rebound, Campbell for Carrollton. Here comes Driscoll. The other way finds Lake, puts up the shot off the window. It's good again. Driscoll gets the ball to Lake, and she knows what to do with it. And the lead's out to 33 with 1:25 left in the third quarter. Be a quick fourth quarter with a running clock, folks. We're going to be a little ahead of the game here, I think. Shot up, no good the other way. That was by Pruitt. Driscoll rebound, finds McAdams with the catch, pulls up, jump stop, shot up, won't fall. Rebound comes off the other way, cleared space is Irwin. She'll get the ball on the right-hand side. Miller wants to run. Right elbow shot up. It won't fall. Gets her own rebound. Goes to the court to try to save it. Tied up on the play. Bodies flailing everywhere. It'll be Royal basketball. No turnover in the play as they fight for the rebound on the floor. 54 seconds left in the quarter. Here comes Goldenstein back in the game. She will set down Hesterberg for a while. Michaela Hesterberg getting some good minutes here. Probably see a lot of new people in the fourth quarter. Both teams giving their players a chance to play. Shot up. It's short by Pruitt. Rebound, shot up, no good. Miller's going to be fouled on the play. Miller's going to go to the free throw line on the foul by one of the Carrollton St. John's Redbirds.
I believe they called that on McMurtry. They did. Her first, team second.
I think they called it on Harms, John.
Well, they put one on the board.
Yeah, one up on the board, yeah. So, yeah, McMurtry. Sorry, other team. You're okay.
No, it's my bad.
Yep. First one up is a little long, no good for Miller. She'll get another try here.
Trust me, we do that all the time.
Absolutely.
There's two teams, and we'll pick the wrong side lots of times.
Second attempt here for Miller coming up. 46-13, the score, 46.4 to go in the third. And it's going to bounce around and fall through. Makes it 46-14 now. Carrollton St. John with the lead.
Now Miller with the steal. Turnover Carrollton. Top of the key. Down low Irwin. Miller off the window. Won't fall. Ball tipped around. And Driscoll comes away with it on the rebound in the triple team. She's got somebody to find on the other end if she looks up here. Too many people guarding her. Now they'll throw it down low and throw it away as Travis gets the steal for Royal. They find Miller in the middle of the court. She works right-hand side from 12. It won't fall. Rebound Campbell for Carrollton the other way. Tied up on the play. Ball did not stop. McMurtry with it. Tries to throw to Driscoll. Turns it over. And a foul on the play as Irwin goes to put a shot up, and McMurtry's going to foul her there.
McMurtry's second, team third. And to the free throw line goes Irwin, shooting a couple. 46-14 the score, 11.9 to go in the third quarter play. Royal Prairieview Ogden still playing hard on the defensive end, getting a couple of steals here in the last minute or so. First from Irwin is short, no good.
11.9 seconds left in the quarter, a 46-14 lead. And unless something happens quickly, Carrollton's going to have that 30-point lead going into the fourth quarter.
Second one, she makes it nothing but the bottom of the net, makes it 46-15.
And we almost had that something happen with a steal by Irwin, but she knocks it out of bounds. Carrollton will maintain with 10.9 seconds left in the quarter. Royal really putting the pressure on here at the end of the third quarter. Driscoll looking, finds McMurtry, does McAdams. McMurtry and McAdams in the backcourt. Now Irwin's going to be called for the foul.
It'll be Irwin's third, team third.
Just 6.9 seconds left in the quarter. So Carrollton's going to have to get the ball and hustle. We apologize for all the congestion in all of our systems here. It's cold season, I guess you would say.
The most wonderful time of the year, right?
And that's not just Christmas. Ball knocked out of bounds. We lose 0.6 of a second. 6.3 seconds left for Carrollton to score here before the end of the third quarter, leading by 31. 46-15 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Driscoll trying to get open, finally does. Right-hand side, works against the defense. Ball saved. Campbell with it, tries to put it up. The shot will not be taken. We played three quarters. At the end of three, 46-15. Carrollton St. John's with a lead over Royal Prairieview. Fourth quarter play-by-play comes your way after these.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish. making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
Well, we played 18 of the 24 minutes in regulation in this third and fourth place game, and it's been Carrollton who will have the basketball to start the fourth quarter, leading 46-15. The clock will start here, and it'll run continuously unless we have an injury or a timeout. Driscoll and McMurtry out there with Campbell. Also with it is Lake and McAdams. Lake had the catch, but it's knocked out of bounds by Travis on the other side. Travis and Goldenstein, along with Miller, Irwin, and Frerichs are the five out there, I do believe, right now. No, we got somebody else I'll have to spot in a minute. That's Pruitt out there. McAdams, Driscoll, shot up from 14, good again. We'll tell you at the end of the game on the Blessing Health Services Illini Community Hospital postgame show about some of the totals and tell you about the award winners here and things. 48-15 is the score right now. Carrollton with the lead. Cross court, Pruitt with it, now top of the key. Irwin puts up a shot, it won't fall. Rebound Driscoll the other way. She's hawked on the play by Irwin, who's really kind of getting in her grill now. Driscoll works at front court, off the double team, works on the pick, coast to coast to the basket, up and good.
He said nobody stepped up to stop me, I'm going to go.
50-15, how many for her now?
She has 28.
Wow. In 24 minutes of basketball, we've only played about 21 of those. Shot up no good the other way. Rebound, Lake's going to be called for the foul, and a nice rebound on the play by Goldenstein.
It'll be Lake's second, team first of the third quarter.
They're going to call that a shooting foul, I'll be darned.
They are. Goldenstein to the free throw line shooting a couple. 50-15 the score. 4:30-ish to go in the game. First one up is going to have a soft touch and fall through.
Hit on that back of the rim and just fell on in, as an old buddy of mine used to say.
Just crawled right on in. Second attempt is up. That one didn't quite crawl in. Rebound came down to Campbell, and then she threw it away.
Threw it away. Miller shot up, no good. Driscoll, they say, got an arm. Miller will go to the free throw line, and the clock keeps ticking. And honestly, you lose a lot of time shooting free throws because the clock continuously on that 30-point lead. 50-16, 3:54 and counting left in this one.
Driscoll's second, team second.
Makes for a short quarter, though, no doubt about that.
It does. Yeah, it makes it hard to even get, like, these players that are coming in for Royal Prairieview Ogden in. First one is short, no good.
They're going to have wholesale changes if Miller makes it. They're going to bring in 4 of those 5 people now. One of them will have to wait for the shooter. And we'll try to tell you about some of them. Frerich's waiting to come in. Some of the new people out there right now, we see Leah Lawson, one of those people for Prairie View. Also, Alyssa Osterberg is into the ball game.
Osterberg back in.
Pruitt is still in the game. Shot up and good by Miller, so she'll come out, and Frerichs will come in. So Miller may end her 8th grade career right here in the third and fourth place game. Carrollton's going to unload the bench too, and Coach Driscoll gives his teammates or his players a big hug as they come off the floor. 50-17 the lead with 3:08 left. They stopped the clock for just a minute with the substitution with the timeout.
I was going to say, he did take the timeout.
We'll take the 30-second timeout. Back with more after these.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Well, welcome back to live action. Carrollton's got some new people on the floor. Kenna Brannon with the ball right now, and it'll be traveling against Carrollton. Also in the court is Maggie Stump. Also in the game is Hannah Hoagland. We've known Hannah Hoagland since she's a little girl working the concession stand at the Little League for her grandma that ran the concession stand for about 40 years in Pittsfield at the Little League Diamond. Nice to see these kids all growing up. Right side, that's Frerichs with it. Tries to throw it back out, top of the key. Ball taken away on the play by Carrollton. That's Albrecht with it. Now they'll call traveling on Carrollton, and the clock just keeps on ticking. 2:30 and counting left in this one. 50-17. Make sure we write down that final score at the end of this one.
Yep.
We'll have awards after the game, by the way. The third and fourth place trophies and medals as they'll present them. We'll tell you all the players on both teams and get our sportsmanship awards from both teams also at the end of this one. Ogden with the ball, trying to take a shot but couldn't get it off that time was Bresner. Right-hand side, ball loose. People fighting for it down low. Going after it is Brannon. And her dad, Kevin, sitting in the stands, will have a big smile on his face as she is super aggressive. Her dad was a longtime assistant at Carrollton High School in boys basketball action. I think it's Bresner going to bring it in for Royal here. Looking in the corner, still looking, close to 5. Now gets the ball in the corner with 1:35 left. Right-hand side, Frericks with it, back out top of the key. Larson throws it on the right-hand side, trying to get a shot off. Is Pruitt. It's no good. Lawson will run it down, though. Trying to throw it out of the corner. Long pass. And here comes Hannah Hoagland on the right-hand side. Spin move, turnaround. Shot won't fall. A lot of contact. Ball goes out of bounds. Clock keeps running. Ross had it for a minute, but it was knocked out by Ogden. Here comes a couple of new people in the game as Ross will sit down, as will Brandon. Whitlock and Whitlock both in. Shot up off the window, won't fall Carrollton. Rebound Ogden the other way. Bresner will bring it into front court with 50 seconds left. Now Frericks, free throw line. Shot up, bank shot is open and it's good. 50-19, 40 seconds left in this one. The other way, here comes Carrollton. That's Stumped with it. Very popular name in Greene County, STUMPF. With the ball, turnaround, Albrecht looking for an opening, can't find anything. Stump's got it back in the corner, 25 seconds left. Throwing it into the backcourt, that'll be over and back.
And it'll be Prairieview Ogden's ball with about 15 seconds to go when they inbound it.
And the clock's running, 10 seconds left. We're just about done in this one. Frericks with it right side, 6, 5, 4. A fake on the shot. Shot up, no good. They're going to call the foul, and that will complete the ball game. We'll see if they're going to shoot the free throws, and I think they'll let her go, will they, and line them up. Yep, they're going to line them up and call it a game. Final in this one, 50-19. Carrollton's going to get third and fourth place, or will they administer it, John?
They're waiting and talking. I'm not sure.
I don't know if it makes a difference, but we'll see what they're going to do. I think they're going to shoot the free throws, are they not?
They are. Hey, Phoenix, we're going to head to the other end and watch them shoot free throws.
They're going to put 3 seconds back on the clock and shoot the free throws. Give this young lady a chance to score. At the free throw line is Michaela Hesterberg. No reason for anybody to be lined up there because there's nothing left to do, really. The clock is, well, they're going to put them back there anyway.
They're going to say there was 3 seconds left.
We're going to put 3 seconds back. There we go.
So Hesterberg shooting 2 here, I believe. 50-19 the score. Game is essentially over. First is up and no good. She'll get another try here. She was fouled in the act of shooting.
Game number 2 will come your way about 7:30 with the pregame about 7:15.
And her second is up and good. Makes it 50-20. Carrollton will inbound the ball.
They'll throw the ball, and that will be the clock. Frericks with it, saves it. Clock sounds, into the game. Carrollton, your third place champion in the consolation game, third and fourth place game. They beat Royal Prairieview Ogden 50-20. Back on the post-game show, it's the Alina Community Hospital Blessing Health Services post-game show. We'll name our player of the game, give you awards and more when we come back after these.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state-of-the-art. Wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Final in this one, 50-20. And Kathy, tell us about some individual scoring in the game. First for Royal Prairieview.
So Royal Prairieview was led by Kellen Irwin with 9 points. She was followed by Miller with 5, Goldenstein with 3, Frericks, with 2, and Hesterberg with 1.
On the Carrollton side?
On the other side, we have our leading scorer. Blake Driscoll just ran away with the scoring, 28, very aggressive to the basket, really a tough little ball player. Lake with 14, 8 for McAdams.
So we tell you that Snetcookie on the Carrollton side and Frericks on the Royal Ogden side get the sportsmanship awards. And it's time for our player of the game. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. Don't think there's much doubt about it in this one. Blake Driscoll will be our player of the game, 28 points on the night. Now as we follow the trophy presentation and the medal presentation, John, we're going to do the third point. Get him on the other end here, I believe, right?
No, they're going to do fourth place first, so.
Okay, well, I see.
They got fourth, so it's going to be on that end.
The camera looked a little different than it was on there. So we need to tell you about the Royal Prairieview. John will tell you about Royal and Carrollton as they get their awards, and he'll tell you all the people that are getting awards. I'll step aside and get ready for the next game.
Yeah, Royal Prairieview Ogden, they'll give medals first to their superintendent, Jeff Eisenhower, principal, Carl Hewer, then head coach, Ashley Beals, assistant coach, Teresa Aiden, scorekeeper, Tara Harms, and then the players, number 1, Kelsey Harms, number 4, Kellen Irwin, number 5, Isabella Frericks, number 10, Sydney Abernathy, number 11, Alyssa Osterberg, number 13, Grace Bresner, number 20, Ella Moore, number 21, Colby Busboom. Number 22, Atlee Miller. Number 24, Leah Pruitt. Number 25, Leah Larson. Number 31, Greta Goldenstein. And number 32, Corinne Travis. And then number 34, Michaela Hesterberg. And they're just handing out the medals now for the fourth place in 8th grade 1A IESA state final. Awarded to the Royal Prairieview Ogden Mustangs. They finish with a record of 21-5 on the year, so a very good season for them for sure. And we'll go over them one more time. The players: number 1, Kelsey Harms; number 4, Kellen Irwin; number 5, Isabella Frericks; number 10, Sydney Abernathy; number 11, Alyssa Osterberg; number 13, Grace Bresner; number 20, Ella Moore; number 21, Colby Busboom; number 22, Atlee Miller; number 24, Leah Pruitt; number 25, Leah Larson; number 31, Greta Goldenstein; number 32, Corinne Travis; and number 34, Michaela Hesterberg. And we want to congratulate the Royal Prairieview Mustangs on a fine season and getting fourth place in the IESA in the 1A division. And we will head to the other end here in just a moment, I believe, and we'll be awarding to the Carrollton St. John Redbirds. And we're going to move the camera to the other end now, and go just a little further there, Phoenix. Just a little further, if you would. That's perfect. Yep. And for Carrollton St. John, they'll be awarding medals to Superintendent Father Kalistas Woody Onuma, Principal Julie Lake, scorekeeper Angie McAdams, Assistant coaches Philip Walker and Tara Lake, and head coach Jeff Driscoll. The players are number 1, Reese McMurtry. Number 5, Kenna Brannon. Number 10, Blake Driscoll. Number 11, Kinsey Whitlock. Number 13, Riley Whitlock. Number 15, Hannah Hoagland. Number 20, Lexi Ross. Number 21, Leah Schnetgucki. Number 22, Hadley Lake. Number 23, Ada Albrecht. Number 25, Chloe McAdams. Number 31, Addison Campbell. And number 33, Maggie Stumpf. They're just getting to the players now for Carrollton St. John. Want to congratulate them on the third place finish in Class 1A in the IESA on the 8th grade side. And we'll go over those players one more time for head coach Jeff Driscoll. That's number 1, Reese McMurtry. Number 5, Kenna Brannon. Number 10, Blake Driscoll. Number 11, Kinsey Whitlock. Number 13, Riley Whitlock. Number 15, Hannah Hoagland. Number 20, Lexi Ross. Number 21, Leah Schnetgucki. Number 22, Hadley Lake. Number 23, Ada Albrecht. Number 25, Chloe McAdams. Number 31, Addison Campbell. And number 33, Maggie Stumpf. And congratulations to Carrollton St. John on a very fine season, finishing the year 24-3, I do believe, and finishing third in the Class 1A 8th grade state tournament. And they're going to be awarding the trophies. So we'll go and head to the other end and show the awarding of the the fourth place trophy to the Mustangs of Royal Prairieview Ogden. And a big congratulations from them on a 20-win season, which is really impressive. And then we're going to go to the other end and see the third place trophy awarded to Carrollton St. John. And they will celebrate here too. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break between games, and we'll be back here on Central Illinois Sports with the pregame show for the championship game. That'll be Siegel St. Michael's and Washington St. Patrick, and we'll be back in just a while with that game.